If you are charging $500 or less for your coaching program, you are leaving thousands of dollars on the table each month. And in this video, I'm gonna tell you exactly how to fix that. Undercharging, guys, it is one of the most common mistakes that I see in the health coaching space. And it's not because coaches aren't good enough or they don't know enough. It's because nobody ever taught them how to do pricing correctly for their programs. So that is exactly what we're gonna do today, okay? By the end of this video, you are going to know exactly how to price your coaching program, why charging more is actually better for your clients and you, and how to get over the fear of asking for a higher price point. I'm Brittany, I run Revived, a health coaching company, and I also teach health coaches how to build a 3 to 5K month business so they can work anywhere in the world, and I do that through my course, Paid in Paradise. So pricing is one of the questions I get asked about the most because most coaches, they just have a fear of charging more, and again, it leaves them leaving thousands of dollars on the table with no results from their clients. And then they start being underpaid for the work that they're doing. This is exactly how coaches burn out in this space. So we're gonna fix that throughout this video, okay? So first, let's talk about why this happens, because it's almost never about the actual pricing structure, and it's usually something deeply internal. The number one reason why coaches undercharge is because of imposter syndrome. And I have a whole video on this, so please go back to my page and go look at the video on imposter syndrome if this is you, but you don't feel like an official coach yet. You think you need to have more experience, more results, more clients, more certification, more knowledge, more proof of concept before you can actually justify you charging a higher number. So you price yourself low to feel like the price matches how qualified you feel. But here's the problem with that. Low prices, they're not just hurting your income and what you collect each month. It's actually hurting your clients and the results that they're getting. Okay, when you think about it this way, when someone pays a low price for something, they treat it as low value, right? They half-ass show up, they don't do what you tell them to do, they end up being the worst client, and they're the first ones that are gonna drop out when their life gets difficult, when things feel complicated, okay? They're not gonna get results, right? Then what are they gonna do after that? They're gonna blame themselves, or they're gonna project that blame onto you, and then they're definitely not gonna go tell your friends. If anything, they're gonna bash your program. However, when someone invests a higher amount, like $1,500, $2,000, $3,000, they're gonna show up differently because now they have skin in the game. You are immediately attracting a more qualified buyer who's committed to investing in themselves, and they probably have been investing themselves for a long time. So they're gonna do the work, they're gonna get results, and then what are they gonna do? They're gonna refer their friends to your program. So higher prices attract higher committed clients. Lower prices attract people who aren't ready to change. They're shopping, right? They're looking for the next best deal. You do not wanna work with people like that. And if I'm being honest, guys, I have seen this play out so many fucking times in my own business to this day, and that is why I am continuously raising my prices, okay? I refuse to be anything but a high ticket coaching offer. So first reason that coaches undercharge is, again, they don't feel qualified enough. They feel the imposter syndrome. The second reason coaches undercharge is because they're basing their price on what they think their clients can afford, instead of the value and the transformation that they're delivering, which is completely backwards, which we're also gonna fix in a minute. So here's the framework that I want you to use instead, okay? You're gonna stop thinking about your price as a payment for your time, and you are going to start thinking about it as an investment into the result that they're getting. Your client is not paying you X per hour for X amount of check-ins and X amount of macro adjustments, okay? She's not paying you for the macro plan. She's not even paying you for the exercise plan. She's paying you to solve a deeper rooted problem that has been costing her for months, if not years. And I want you guys to think about what that problem is actually costing her. If she's a woman that's been struggling with her nutrition, for the last 3 years, she's been in this binge restrict cycle, eating low calories, binging on the weekend. What is that costing her? Not just physically, but emotionally, mentally. How is this showing up in her relationships? The confidence she's lost, the social events that she's had to say no to, the energy she doesn't have, the time that she has spent feeling guilt and regret for all of the food that she's been eating. Think about how many times she's tried the quick fixes or the different supplements or the quick challenges, right? None of that worked. She probably feels like a failure. She feels not good enough. She feels like this problem is never going to be solved. Guess what, guys? You are going to be the one that delivers that solution to her. Your program is the solution to that cost. Okay, so now ask yourself this. What is it worth to have that problem solved? Not just for 6 weeks, because we are not building a 6-week program if you are on my channel. We are building lifelong transformations for these people. So when you frame it this way, all of a sudden, like $2,000 seems like it's worth the investment. It doesn't really seem like that high of a cost compared to what this problem is costing her. So here's a simple framework that I like to use with health coaches. Okay, if you're brand new, you have 0 clients, start between $800 to $1,000 for a 3-month program. Okay, this is definitely not going to be your forever price point. However, this is good enough to get clients in the door that you're not charging for free, you're still charging something, so they're invested. You can get them great results, take them through the experience of the program, get amazing feedback from them on how to change your program, your offer, what they loved, what they didn't love. Most importantly, you're gonna get them results so you can get testimonials, okay? That is what you are charging for the testimonials. Then give yourself a timeline. After, let's say you get 3 to 5 clients at this price, then you can start to raise it. Okay, now if you're at this point and you do have a few clients and you do have some results, you have some social proof, start charging $1,000 to $1,500 for a 3-month program. You have the proof now, so now your price, it has to be a reflection of that, and you are going to push that social proof like crazy. And now if you have consistent results with your client, you have a clear ideal client that you're targeting and a proven process, you're bumping that up $1,500, $3,000 for a 3-month program. This is what we call high ticket. And group programs and all of that, guys, this is not included in this. This is purely for one-on-one coaching. But now here's the problem I see happening. A lot of people don't actually have a good offer. Okay, and I am all about integrity. You should only be charging a higher price point if you are delivering the highest transformation for people and your offer is a reflection of that. You have a step-by-step process from start to finish that shows that you get your clients results. Okay, you can't have a vague offer and then price it at $2,000 to $3,000. Your pricing has to be matched by an offer that actually reflects value that you're giving. So what your high ticket coaching offer, it must include, number one, a clear transformation promise. Okay, not just, I'm gonna help you get healthier, I'm gonna help you eat better. It has to be something very dialed in and specific. So it's like, in 90 days, we're gonna build a nutrition strategy around your hormone health. We're gonna optimize your lifestyle so you can lose the body fat sustainably without feeling guilty or obsessing over food again. Okay, very defined, very clear. Number 2 is you need to have some sort of structure surrounding your offer. So how many weeks is the program? What does each client get each week? What's the check-in process like? Do they get one-on-one calls, workouts, nutrition, mindset? Like what exactly is included in your offer? And number 3, this should be absolute non-negotiable. Number 1 is you need to have a clear ideal client avatar. You need to know who your program is for, because that is going to translate into your content, into your sales call, into how you build your offer. Okay, so the more specific that you are about who your program is designed for, the more you're going to target the right person, and they're going to pay without hesitancy because you are speaking directly to that person. They know that they align with the content that you're putting out. They see themselves in it and they're like, oh my God, this is the girl that I need to work with to get the results because I see myself in her content and how she shows up. I know that her offer is going to get me the transformation that I'm looking for. That's how you get paid in fulls without blinking, without even handling any financial objections. And then you need proof of concept, okay? Even if it's just one client result, a before and after transformation picture, a testimonial, even just a screenshot of a message somebody sends you. This will change everything for conversion. So it's like if you're trying a new spot, what is the first thing that people go and look at? The reviews. Is there proof of concept that this place is good? Right? Do we want to go try it? Is it 5 stars? What's everybody saying about it? So what's the first thing that they're going to do? They're going to go to your Instagram and then they're going to go look at your client results. And if you don't have anything posted, they're going to ask, well, what's going on here? And if you don't have client results yet, that's totally okay. Use your own transformation story. So when your offer, when it clearly communicates who it's for, what they get, what results they're going to achieve, charging $1,500 to $2,000, it becomes a lot easier and obvious because you just believe in what you're providing to people. Okay, so now you know what to charge, you know how to build your offer. Now the final piece is actually saying the number. And this is where a lot of coaches freeze. They get to the end of the sales call. They probably extended their sales call for an extra 30 minutes because they are just avoiding saying the price. But even though they know their value, and then when they go to say the number, they say it like a little mouse. And they say, I'm so sorry. They try to justify the price. And here's what I really want you to practice. I want you to say your price like this is it. This is decided. There's no negotiating on this, period. So yeah, Susan, you know what? Based off everything you said, I absolutely know for a fact that Revived is the solution to you feeling confident and wearing the outfits that you want. And the investment for the 3-month program is $2,000. Shut up. Shut up. Don't say anything. Say it with pure conviction. Do not say another word after that. Let her speak. Not, yeah, it's $2,000, but you know, like I'm flexible and whatever works for you. No, nothing. Confidence in your price, it signals confidence in your ability to deliver the results. And if you don't believe in your price, how can you possibly think that the person on the other end of this call is going to believe it too? And we can talk about objection handling, but the people that do say, it's too expensive, there's no way I can afford it, they're probably not your client. The right type of client, they are not going to blink or think twice at a price that feels aligned with the result that they've been trying to achieve for years and years. So stop trying to be affordable to everybody. So pricing is only one piece of the whole business puzzle, right? But it only works when your offer is positioned correctly, when your content is attracting the right person, and you have the right sales conversation process that actually converts that client. And inside Paid in Paradise, I walk you through all of this, guys. Creating your high ticket offer, how to price it correctly, building the content strategy that actually attracts those high committed, high level buyers, and the DM system that's able to close them. It's honestly the complete roadmap for health coaches who are serious about making real income and real impact in their business. So link is in the description if you want to go check that out. And if this was helpful for you guys, please subscribe for weekly videos on how to build your online coaching business. And I would love to hear from you guys. What are you currently charging and what's been holding you back from charging more? Because I may take these comments and create a whole new video on it. All right, see you guys next week.